ever receive as a YouTuber. MrBeast wanted me to compete against 1,000 people. Now you might be asking yourself, how on earth is that even fair? Well, I would have 100 hours of prep time to prepare a map, and I didn't have to kill 1,000 people, I just had to survive for 1 hour. Now, if you've already seen MrBeast's video on this, don't click off, because this video is gonna go over all the traps that I wasn't able to use and all the meticulous planning behind each decision I made. So before we get into the actual trapping, let me briefly go over my plan. The first step of my plan was to create 4 biomes filled with traps. Each biome would be responsible for something different. The sand biome would be designed to eliminate many players at once, while the plains biome would have traps that were good at targeting individual skilled players. As for the snow biome, it would passively eliminate players the longer I stayed there because of all the powdered snow traps, and the forest would be great for maneuverability and quick escapes. My second part of the plan was to create predetermined routes for me to run. These routes would offer me a quick escape and would also eliminate many players, since there would be multiple traps in a very tight area. And the final part of my plan was to create a giant underground riptide tunnel system. This would allow me to get from one biome to another, as well as access many secret stashes I hid throughout the map. And there's one more really evil thing that I did. Any parts of the map I knew I wasn't gonna be in, I rigged with automatic landmines. That way, curious players who were exploring would just blow up. Now, this is a really dumbed down and simplified version of my plan. If you really want to see the hours of work and preparation that went into this video, check out Parker's video. He helped me with a lot of the planning, a lot of the traps, and a lot of the genius ideas that you're about to see. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. The first trap I decided to run to was this bridge. You see, it may look normal, but if you try and do the parkour, you'll get caught by this chain. The chain perfectly blends into the deep slate, making it an absolute player farm.
Dude, they might run on the bridge automatically. Oh my god.
Oh my god, oh my god. Wait, he's going! He's going! He fell! Someone already... They're all falling! They're all falling! Oh my god! They keep going! And I put these trapped bridges everywhere, causing so many people to get eliminated by a single chain.
This has been going on for like a minute now. Oh, okay, now they stop? Nope!
Now there's something else I should tell you. The 1,000 hunters had a leader, Dr. Donut. He had the same gear as me. But guess what? It didn't matter. Because not even 3 minutes into the recording...
Alright, so let's go. This bridge is definitely fun.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, wait, he's right there.
Oh my god, wait!
Yeah, Donut immediately fell for the chain trap. Now at this point, everything was going great. I was trapping so many people. And I thought this challenge was gonna be easy. Until... the server went kablooey. Yeah, the server just couldn't handle 1,000 people at once, and despite recovery attempts, we had to cancel the challenge. But it was fine, because MrBeast suggested that we just do it with 500 people. But a lot of the people who competed in the 1v1000 before it crashed saw a bunch of my traps, meaning anyone who fell for the chain trap wouldn't fall for something like that again. But it's okay, because I had hundreds of traps scattered across the entire map. And within a few hours, the real challenge began.
Boys, did you build more traps?
No and yes. I moved a few of them around, but I'm just gonna run a different... MrBeast just fell for the chain trap. That's so funny.
Can these 500 hunters manage to kill Minecraft's smartest player? 500 hunters are barreling towards you. What's the plan, Jude?
Okay, I'm gonna let them group up a little bit, and then I'm gonna run into the desert because I have a bunch of giant traps in there, and the desert is the best place for me to be able to take out as many people as possible at once.
So anyways, let's put those traps to work. Here they come!
I know, I'm worried.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, you might want to get out of here. Alright. I'm low-key just gonna immediately cross over. Yo, Beast! Yo, Beast, check this out! Bang! He's out of here!
Oh! Guys, kill Jude. He's right there. It's 25 grand!
I need to go. Wait, it is really fun. It is really fun.
Oh! Oh!
After using my biggest trap, I immediately ran to another one that was slightly different. This sand trap had an area for me to stand and a target block that I can shoot, causing players to fall down if they peek over and look at me. Oh, boys, what's up? Guess what? There's more!
Oh!
target block, baby, let's go! And MrBeast really liked this one. He even made the thumbnail face.
There's more!
Oh my gosh! What is going on?
Baby, let's go!
Oh my, oh!
Yeah, I trapped Dr. Donut in this as well. But Dr. Donut's armor was so good that he tanked it. Oh, okay. Bro, what the heck is that? And here's the first problem I faced. This guy right here had some very strange armor on, and I knew where this came from. Alright guys, so here's where the armor came from. It was actually part of one of my escape plans, and it was hidden in this tree right here. This is one of the routes I prepared. My plan was to run through this flower forest with a bunch of pitfalls, so hopefully people would just fall in, and there were lots of head hitters everywhere. But after enough running, I would jump down here, and then just go up this little secret tunnel. This tunnel leads me to this little treehouse where I had some extra supplies, as well as the Jude Law decoy. Because once I'm here, I would assume that people would look for me, and then I could drop the Jude Law decoy down. So obviously, if you're a player and you see this drop from a tree, you might come investigate. But that's what I want you to do, because once you're close, I was going to be hiding in this tree, and I was just going to drop a little item on this pressure plate right here, which drops the armor stand down onto a different pressure plate, which blows everything up. But unfortunately for me, none of this was going to work in the event, because this guy had found the stash beforehand. And people finding my traps before I could use them was going to be a common occurrence. The next thing I ran to was my well escape, but guess what? It was also griefed. Like, bro, really?
Who the fuck set up
Someone
its
found that.
own
And yeah, I was really disappointed, because this well escape is really cool. So the first thing I do is drop down here, and then I put a pressure plate here, so if anyone else comes, they die. Then I walk over this pressure plate, getting invisibility, and then I grab some gear in this minecart. Then I take this minecart ride all the way to this bubble elevator, which puts me right below a fake village farm. And now look, I'm under a village farm, and when people come to investigate, I pull this lever, and quickly run out, and all these bubble elevators push up TNT, creating an awesome explosion. Again, I really wish this plan worked, but in the event, my well thing got griefed, so what am I supposed to do? But I decided to go into the farm anyways to try and get someone with the TNT.
Yeah, that's
Oh! Not gonna lie, at this point, it wasn't looking good for me. All my routes had been griefed beforehand. If this was the case with everything, I would certainly lose the event. But I wasn't gonna let this drag me down. I knew I needed to get a lot of early eliminations, so I took the players into a plains biome where I had prepared lots of pizza traps.
Hey, Jude, how many traps are there on this map?
A couple hundred, maybe.
Oh! He just got absorbed!
Ow, 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 psych!
He's low.
ow,
6
psych!
hearts.
Waiting pressure plate.
I just fell in another one.
Oh!
Activated.
They're dead!
Get me out of here, bro, genuinely.
Oh!
And after a while of running around, I decided to get out of there. I ran to one of my forests where I had prepared some knockback traps and an escape. Okay, I'm out.
I want that 25k. I want that 25k.
I don't want you to get that 25k. Kobe! 25k.
Oh!
What
Well,
happened to him?
He's not getting that 25k.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm.
Oh no.
Oh, someone broke all my stuff, man. Dang it. Yeah, no, they're not. You should just run. You should just run.
No.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. Listen, there's too many of them, but I have this getaway tunnel.
Wait,
It's gonna launch me
what's
so
down
fast. Yeah, this is another route that was griefed. Oh yeah, these guys found my stuff. This underground highway uses boat stacking mechanics to launch me hundreds of blocks in seconds.
So far,
Get out of here, bro. Oh, shit, wait.
No waiting! The time for waiting is over! I'm out of here! Okay, we have some time to breathe, luckily. I'm gonna go to my secret snow base, because I'm running out of gear, and I need to keep myself topped up. Can you meet in Discord?
Let's just talk through it.
Yeah, come to where I am.
Alright, Jude, what's going on?
Alright, MrBeast, I'm in my first 3-gear station, but here's the thing. If they want to get to me, they're gonna have to go through a field of landmines and a bunch of powdered snow traps. Speaking of these landmines, I think I should probably explain them to you. When I was preparing for the event, I saw a bunch of tutorials on a landmine, but since I was able to use creative mode, I felt like I could design something better. So during my preparation phase, I took the time to invent my own landmine. So how it works is I put a skulk sensor 5 blocks below the surface, and then I built this wool cone around the skulk sensor. That way, it only detects footsteps within like a 5 block radius. I put redstone dust below the skulk sensor and connected it to a torch. That way, any signal strength will turn this torch off, which will turn this torch on. And when this torch gets turned on, it'll turn on this activated rail, which will send this minecart into that one. And let me show you what it looks like. Yeah, that's killing like anybody. And as I sat in my snow base, I noticed that my traps were working. Oh my god, yes, people are just blowing up. That means my traps are working.
You should just get an elytra in the end and then fly her.
Oh!
How much health do you have? 10?
Yeah, regular, just 10.
Oh my god! What?
I'm out of here.
Totem.
No, yeah, you're good, bro.
Oh! Come on,
going down there.
Oh, really?
Ah!
They're burning my forest down! What, MrBeast, this is not Team Trees approved! What is going on?
Jump him. Oh, keep up.
I'm going for donut!
No, bro, what if it's powdered?
Oh my god.
Keep attacking.
Oh my god.
Donut live.
Keep attacking.
I know.
Donut's dead.
Wait, what? Bro!
Here, powder's still right here. Be careful.
Right where? Where is it? Where is it, bro? I don't want to fall into my own trap.
Yes, upgrade.
He jumped into it! Yo, where the hell is Jimmy?
I will give you all blocks if you let me tell you about our brand new Jacklink's beef sticks.
Alright guys, if he's doing an ad read, I'm allowed to promote something. Thank you to Coopert for sponsoring this video. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I promoted Coopert like a couple months ago and everyone in the comments was hating. You guys were like, dude, it's just honey again. Guys, it's not honey! The entire point of Coopert is it's supposed to be honey's competition, but guess what? Coopert doesn't scam content creators like me. They paid me for my last ad read and I'm sure they're gonna pay me for this one. But yeah, the main difference between Coopert and honey is that instead of stealing affiliate codes, Coopert just uses AI to find coupons. And then when you use these coupons, Coopert gives you cash back that you can spend on certain stores. These stores